You're gonna just watch me as I write down a quick note. And then we're gonna get started. So. Right now, I'm writing down the Nursing Code of Ethics. This is nice. What you guys are seeing right now is what my FBI agent sees. So last episode, all these people went to this Camp Redwood. I believe it's called Camp Redwood.
They got a job as
they got a job as camp counselors there, and it reopened after many years because earlier there was in like the 70s, I believe it was, or the 60s, I think it was 70s. There's this guy named like the Jingle Killer. What was he called? Jingles? Something like that. And basically what happened was, I can't see myself. There we go. So basically what happened was so the story is he was in the army and then he loved killing. So whenever he killed somebody, he would cut off their ear and put it on a chain. The military found out about this and was like, hey, you gotta go. So like, hey, you gotta go. So they kicked him out, and then he started having like PTSD stuff, and then he loved the jingling sounded keys because it kind of calmed him from his PTSD that he was having. And then he just went on like killing sprees and started killing people. So then that happened at the camp. So they killed a bunch of kids at the camp. Not kids, like teenagers. Killed them at the camp, cut off all their ears, and then they found out that one of the camp counselors who was reopening it was actually one of the survivors, that she has no ear. So I was like, girl, I'm shook. Hello, Tom. So, yeah. And then basically what happens is the jingle guy. The jingle guy breaks out of it looks like it's some kind of mental institution / prison. And hold on. And so it's showing it right now. He pretends to hang himself, but he actually doesn't hang himself. And then he chokes out the guard. The guard's eyes start bleeding down. And he escapes the prison. And he goes on and he starts killing people. Again, he only killed one person. He starts going on a killing spree again. So he killed this mechanic guy that told the camp counselors when they were driving into the camp, like, hey, don't go there. I'm telling you, it's bad. You can't go there. They weren't listening to him. They hit a hitchhiker on the way there, and the hitchhiker said, don't go there, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what's happening so far.
So that's what just came out of our oven.
If you go look at our last video that we just did, here. There's all the cookies, and then there's one of the cookies.
People.
Oh, that's all on my keyboard, but it's totally fine. Let's try it on air.
Just came out of our oven.
Girl.
Hi.
How can you hit it from outside of the club? You can't even get in. I love that line. Well, they tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. Very good cookie. We'll look at the recipe. It's her grandmother's recipe. Well, his grandmother's recipe, my great-grandmother's recipe. So, it's worth it. Very, very good.
We just made a live streaming video just before the show.
Mm-hmm. So go check it out.
Half hour.
If you want to know the
Go
secret
watch it.
recipe, go leave a like.
Go say hey.
Yeah, so basically, they go in his stall and they find a newspaper article that's saying that they're going to be reopening the camp. And the girl who survived, her face is circled. So he's like, I'm coming after her because she was supposed to die and she didn't. So I'm going after her to make sure that she remains dead. So that's what's going on. So that's the recap of what's going on so far. So the new episode starts in 15 minutes. So
Let's keep talking about it. Madison's the pre-show.
I'm pre-show.
Enjoy the pre-show.
So yeah.
And I'm here. Anybody here? Hi, whoever's here.
Hola. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah.
It's good to do a pre-show. Now I can share it all. Hey, you just share it out with Katie.
I do have to share it out
I can't
on
do
the community.
I'll do the rest.
Okay.
Just fix that.
Call me Angel when I'm a mess. Call me Angel when I get undressed. You know, I don't like that, boy. Like the part where she's like, I don't hear you say it. Don't make me say it again. Keep my name out your mouth. Oh wait, what did she say? Now I'm back. But it goes, then keep your pretty mouth shut. And I'm like, oh yeah, keep your mouth shut. All right. So. Find out right now. Say it again. Oh, you better stop the sweet talk or keep your pretty mouth shut. Yes, it's a bot. So I shared it. It's the cookie. I'm not that interesting. Hello, Brad. This is the Madison pre-show. Very good. Very good cookies. Okay. So I'm in my first year of nursing. First 2 weeks, I'm like, this ain't that bad. This is as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I have 3 tests next week. 3 tests next week, and 2 of the classes, mind you. There's a nursing theory. Then there is a nursing practice. They're both basically the exact same class, different teachers. So you learn everything in one class, and you're like, oh yeah, I get that. Then you learn everything in the other class, you're like, okay, I get that too. But the best thing that I'm gonna do is you need to know all the content, because I don't know what's going on in each class, because they're both the exact same thing. It's literally the exact same class for 3 hours, but 2 different teachers. So one teacher for one half and another teacher for the other half. But it's going good so far. It's still not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I know for a fact that's going to get really, really difficult because I texted a girl named Sarah that I know that I went to high school with, and I was on the volleyball team with her. And I was like, "Yeah, I saw you walking around in your scrubs from Lakehead University." And she's like, "Oh yeah," blah, blah. And I was like, "Is it like?" She's like, "Yeah, these first." I was like, "Yeah, these first 3 weeks haven't been that bad. I'm guessing it's gonna get worse though." She's like, "Yeah, it gets worse." She's like, "It's totally fine," and then just hit you all at once with everything. And I'm like, "Yep, that's gonna happen."
But they're trying to prepare you for pressure. If
Right.
you can't deal with pressure, your patients are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it is.
And you have to have quick thinking and be on your feet too.
They want the best there to make it, not the worst. The worst leave. The worst go away.
Looks like Walter White. Tell me, it does not look like Walter White right in that scene.
Yeah. The ones that aren't going to make it go away, and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want everybody making it.
But so far, my favorite class. Yes, Preston. My favorite class so far. Hi, Jeremy. My favorite class so far.
Jeremy spoken
Class today. My
Clearly, I remember thinking on the board.
Seemed a harmless little what? Hi, Jeremy.
I don't know.
My favorite class so far has to be psychology. And when I found out I was taking psychology, I was like, "Oh, I have to take psychology."
You like psychology because you can deal with me better.
I was like, "Oh, I don't want to take psychology." The only reason why I didn't want to was because it was just so much. It was boring, the psychology that I was taking in high school. Like with the psychology stuff, it was all just theorists and theories, and that's all we did. But in this class, we're actually learning about things that I want to learn about, like the brain and the different parts of the brain and all that jazz. We're going to be talking about mental illnesses, and we're going to be talking about like schizophrenia and the different how the brain is composed differently when someone has schizophrenia and all that stuff, like synesthesia, as Minerva knows, and all that stuff, which I'm really excited about because we're actually learning about something that I want to learn.
If you guys got time, drop in the link. You got this is go like this video for help a brother out. So I can come right back.
Wrestling psychology? I mean, there is a course at the university. Putting it out there, there's a course at the university that my friends take because she is taking an English major. And she's taking a class in philosophy, but the philosophy course is all based around paranormal and the occult. Girl, tell me, can I take it? Like, I want to learn all that. Like, I'm down.
I just want to be an exorcist.
That's true. Dad just wants to be an exorcist. I just love the paranormal. I've always loved the paranormal because I kind of.
I ain't afraid no ghost.
For like the second half of my life, I watched Paranormal State with Dad.
Paranormal State, whenever it's on, I have to watch it.
No, Dad could have literally seen the episode 1,000 times.
Oh, I must have seen each one 50. At least.
And he will still watch it again.
Paranormal State's the best ever.
It's a run by Dr. Peter Venkman. I don't know. I'm like, I know it's from somewhere because I know for a fact Preston does not know. Probably does not know the professors at my university. I was like, honestly, no idea. Steve the Turtles. Nobody's gonna understand that because nobody knows what Visco girls are. Nobody knows what Visco girls are.
No one knows what this, I'm gonna do it.
Drum Monkey, what's up, dude? Eating a cookie? Make cookies? They are fantastic. Highly recommend watching the video that we just did, the live video. That's where we made those. My great grandmothers and her great grandmothers and his grandmother. So our nanny, her recipe. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Call me controversial, but I liked the female Ghostbusters.
I love the female Ghostbusters.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
I probably liked it more because it was in 3D.
That was awesome.
Well, Slimer came out, come on. You get to see Slimer in 3D, winning.
Also, I just went to the movies to go see Hustlers. Fantastic movie. It was so good. It was messed up, but it was good. It's for mature audiences only. They rated it.
Yeah, that's weird.
14A.
That's weird.
And I'm like, there's like boobs. I'm like,
they actually show boobs.
Yeah, there's boobs.
And yet it's 14A. Welcome to Canada.
Yeah, welcome to Canada. It was rated 14A, and it was about strippers and money. But it was really good.
My specialty, strippers.
Strippers
Not
and
so much
money.
the money, but the strippers.
And yes, they did show boobs.
The only question I have is, did they show J-Lo's boobs?
No.
Then I don't want to see the movie.
They didn't show any of the main characters' boobs. It was just like a side character. Side characters.
I thought you said they showed J-Lo's side boob. You said side? I was like, say boob?
I mean, there was boobage. There was boobage on J-Lo. But it never showed like the full thing. But yeah, that was a good movie. I really liked the Ghostbusters, and I always forget her name. Kate McKinnon? Is that her name? The blonde one that impersonates Hillary Clinton?
Kate McKinnon's the best.
I love Kate.
Oh my god.
That's like my girl crush. My girl crush is Kate McKinnon.
She's hilarious.
Put it out there. You can quote me on that. Girl crush, Kate McKinnon. Hey, Brandon. I'm playing with my pens. I shouldn't be doing this.
Anybody gonna be watching?
Yeah, is anybody going to be watching American Horror Story Cult?
Episode 2? What's episode 2?
Not American Horror Story Cult. American Horror Story 1984.
1834.
It's like Hell on Wheels, but spooky. Sorry, I found myself amusing. When you grew up an only child, you find yourself very amusing. My dad had to live with this. Like, I'm so sorry. Spook Train. Yeah, Spook Train. Also, okay, this is something that bothers me. You see this pen, right? How the writing's there. You see this pen, the writing's there. Parallel to, or like with the little sliding thing on the paper. Same on the pink pen. But on this pen, on the other side, you have one job. Also, it's like an assembly line. It's like, oh, wait. Oh, never mind. It was just on wrong. We're good. I fixed it. Do you guys want to see something that is completely not okay? You see how long this is, right? You see how long this is? That is how much ink is in this whole highlighter. This whole highlighter. That's it. Now, this one was a cheaper highlighter, and you get more. Vic, what you doing?
That's why the best company. They make fun.
Yeah, they do, because you're like, oh, it's Bic, so it's gonna be really, really good, and it's gonna last a while. But it did. This brand is Avery. Oh, okay. All right, guys. All right. Oh. Oh, that didn't happen.
Leave it go. Leave it. That's the way you're going now, and then slowly turn around. There we go. Perfect. It is go time. Here we go. Game time.
I went to put this in my mouth. I go, I just
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I went to put it in my mouth like this, and I just went through it.
the cookie?
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. Oh, Lord.
Guess you had to be there.
You were here.
I'm glad I missed it. Okay, music happening. We're on. We are action. You guys watch this? I know I'm going to ask that 10 million times during this video, but is anybody watching this? 18 plus. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Is music playing? Who's it?
a standby.
Okay, wait, start. Who's that? You know the people's names, I don't.
I don't know.
Okay, oh, but pretend the show's on.
I'm coming over. Just give me a quick minute.
Don't catch your hair on fire this time.
Oh, yeah. Last time I caught my hair on fire. Almost. Almost. I did it. That would be good views, though, if I did.
So this girl's walking in the cabin saying hello, somebody's laying in bed.
Anyone here? Is what she's asking.
You have to
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Last time she read it, the whole.
She's looking for a girl named Margaret.
Who's that? She's a famous actress. I don't know the blonde. What is she, like the head can't
Mm-hmm. She's the girl that was attacked before
Is she like the
and
head,
then reopened the camp.
Yeah.
So she's the head
she's
camp
the
person.
Or boss or owner?
Benjamin Richer escaped, which is the Jingle Man. Uh-oh. Well, he's dead. He's not dead. She's dead. She's screwed. She's saying that she has that he has a fantasy about killing her.
Yeah.
She says she's not going to be calling the police. Oh, she pulled out a gun. Right. Okay.
The head counselor girl. Hold on, you can say who.
Mm-hmm. The camp counselor girl is basically saying like
That's about all.
if he shows up.
Last episode, we see everything. Sometimes.
The camp counselor basically said like if he's dumb enough to show up again, because I survived once and I can survive again. Basically, what she said in summarization terms. That's not a word. Maybe it is. It's a word, but it's not the right word. No one said I'm good at English. I've been nursing. I'm not taking English. The girl that just came from the asylum drove away, and now there's a vehicle approaching her after she hears a big, loud crash. So obviously she is sketched out. Because, well, it looks like she's very sketched out.
With some police behind her?
Oh, but now it's just the police. Or security or someone. Because the lights are flashing behind her. So now she's like, oh, so relieved. I'm not going to die.
Can you fix it? Ooh,
Oh,
keys are jingling.
the keys are jingling.
Walking towards the car slowly. Well, it looks like them too, but it's not going to be because we think it is, right?
Uh-huh.
Or maybe it is. Slowly walking behind her. She's old. You guys shaking the car. Has his raincoat on and a hood, so we don't know who the hell it is.
She's spooked out. She looks very scared. And there is... She like rolled up her window again. Just a little bit. So then there's just like a little crack. Yep, it's him.
Little crack, that's what she said.
He breaks the window. He pulls the girl out of the car and starts throwing her around like a rag doll.
And she falls on the ground and he steps on her freaking calf from behind. Oh no! Has her neck from behind. Uh-oh. Oh!
He just went.
Oh my god!
He's going on a stabbing
That's why
spree.
it's 18 plus. I can see why now. Blood flying all over.
It looks like a cross between that guy from Bates Motel, Benjamin Franklin, and Walter White.
Big call.
Am I wrong?
Okay.
Oh my god!
Come off her ear.
That was graphic. And he said, "I am a monster," as he was cutting her ear off. Earring and all, so he gets a little extra bling with that one.
Oh,
Billy Lord.
The intro of this is so
I
cool.
love Billy Lord.
I love the 80s intro. Moonwalking, 90s neon stuff, workout stuff.
Also, yes, the cookie is soft. It's not like crunchy, but it's not like super duper like soft, but it's like just the perfect cookie, but more on the soft side. But it's like
if you want it crispy, go crispy. Put it in the oven longer. You want it chewier, you take it out earlier. If people ask me how to get a chewy cookie, you take it out earlier. How to get a crispier cookie, leave it in longer. Not rocket science.
But like if you're scared of it burning, then wouldn't you just push it flat more? Yeah. So when it's a thinner cookie as well?
Yeah, you go thinner.
Yeah. American Horror Story 1984. I like that how the music slows and distorts at the end of the theme about her. The end of the
theme about her.
What's it called?
Introduction?
Intro, yes, thank you.
It doesn't feel spooky enough in here for me. Click off on those lights. I want to see if it's nighttime. There's too many because we didn't have the kitchen light on before. That's better. We didn't have the kitchen light on before, so now it's there. There we go. There you go. I can get into it a bit more now. Nice. I'm friends with the monster. We don't know him. Sue, how you doing? Welcome. Come on in. Welcome to Monster Factory Entertainment. We are watching American Horror Story 1984. Are you watching it? You watching this? Hope you're watching this. I don't know if you got me. If you subbed to me, I got you though too. So hopefully you turn that red button gray. Hope you're watching it. If not, we'll tell you sort of what's going on the best we can.
It's commercial right now. The
guy just needs a fishing buddy. Yeah, I have to agree. He definitely needs a fishing buddy.
He wants to get the dirt on Norman Bates. He wants to rule the country. And he wants to make meth.
I have no clue.
That's all he wants to do.
Oh, the freedom.
Yeah. Got it. That's all he wants to do.
Cooking dinner. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? I'm a Red Seal certified chef, so I ask everybody food questions. You'll get used to it being here. What are you cooking? We just made, there's a link up above. We just made grandma's chocolate chip cookies, and it was how long was the video? 13 and a half minutes?
The video?
That's correct.
For cookies?
Yes.
9 minutes and 30 seconds.
So under 10 minutes, we made homemade chocolate chip cookies. Go check out the video. Give it a like. Leave a comment. Commercial, so we can't tell you anything that's going on. We made chocolate chip cookies just out of the oven. Sure the result.
Well, yeah. So that happened.
Just before, yeah. We just made it in time.
I haven't drank. I'm gonna have my water.
Sorry guys, still commercial. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Can I have the charger?
Yeah, I don't
Or stick this
know.
in? Just put this in the charging, please. Thank you. What's the movie that you want to see when it comes out? Joker.
Joker, and I want to see whatever they're calling it. What are they calling the new Zombieland movie? Double Tap?
Double Tap, yeah.
Perfect name for it. Eh? Do you guys want to see Joker or Double Tap? Oh, it's back on. There's a scream. Ah. We'll get back to that question on the commercial. We'll talk about Joker and Double Tap.
And I want to see Midway. Okay. On the TV, the news reporters saying that there was a murder at a gas station, and that was the exact same gas station that they were just at the day prior, and the guy told them, don't go there.
So what do you do in horror movies? The opposite of what you thought. Oh my God, Chelsea Green. That's my new favorite wrestler.
So pretty. I'm just reading it so far. There's nothing really 100% important happening. So if you ever hear silence, it's just me trying to listen to it that I can summarize it. So the camp counselor walks in to the room where everybody is, and he's like, oh, she got a prank call, it freaked her out, and then she's like, no, it's real, like he's after me, and they're not listening to her.
Talking about being in danger.
Yeah.
Typical horror movie.
She's saying that we have a big day tomorrow, and they need to go to bed soon. And the camp counselor basically kicks the boys out of the girls' cabin. She's like, clean body's a clean mind. Don't. She's basically taking away their alcohol and their marijuana.
Oh no.
Being like, no. Oh, and they have cocaine too. But she doesn't know that they have cocaine.
Then how can she take away with it?
Exactly. I don't know.
There's Billy Lord.
Billy Lord whips out.
The girl last episode I just kept on saying Princess Leia's daughter.
Yeah.
Progress, people, and learning names. Is it just me?
Now it's just Billy Lord and Emma in the room.
I want to see Billy Lord in a gold bikini like her mom was.
Oh my gosh.
Like Princess Leia. I wonder how many. She's probably been asked that probably about 1 million times already. Can you do that?
No. Billy is talking to Emma and being like, I'm sorry about what happened, how the guy broke into your apartment and scared the living crap out of you. Oh, she's talking about how now Billy is talking about how her mom sent her to a fat camp so then she could lose weight. She said, I was a little bit chubby, but I was cute. She was very scared. She had scary nightmares with the boogeyman, and she was like, oh, the shadows are coming to get me, and then she realized, oh no, they're just shadows. She said, if you imagine the worst, that is all you will see. True. Now it's going back to last summer.
So she got married?
Oh, Emma got married.
Mind blown. Her pappy giving her away. They're at the church.
She's in her wedding dress, and she's walking towards this guy who's very cute.
Little tuck.
And all the bridesmaids are wearing these awful pink dresses.
Oh, welcome to the 80s.
That's the 80s.
When the 80s, it was nice. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Smash that thumbs up button on the way in. Try it gray. I appreciate it. Blue. Not gray. Blue. Turn the gray blue. How you doing? Share it out. Tweet it out. Do what you can. If you got a community tab, share this out for us. If you don't, you don't.
Oh no. The groomsman is talking.
Groomsman or best man?
Best man. Oh, she went over to go see that, to go talk to his best man about something, that realized that the wife walked into the house. Her name is Sam. And she's like, nothing happened, I swear.
The girl's name is Sam? Who is the girl Sam? Samantha, really? Can't do better?
And he starts squishing her hands and is like, thought we were saving ourselves from marriage, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, really upset.
Bad monster, bad.
She's like, I love you.
Bad monster.
But he does not believe her. And she is like starting to cry. Because obviously she's like, oh my gosh. Oh, shoots the groomsman in the face, or the best man in the face. And then shoots her father in the face. And he's standing there, sweating. She's screaming.
Hey, little sister. Come on.
So then they're holding heads like this, and he has the gun to her neck, and then he moves the gun from her and shoots himself.
And her white dress is no longer white.
No, they're yes.
And she's sitting there, and there's two dead people. And she's sitting by the altar. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna say what it says there. Okay, really hardcore talking.
She said nothing happened. We are just friends, and I didn't want to be alone that night, so she went over to his place. And she said that she would have never cheated on him.
Mm-hmm.
She said nobody believes me, but Billy says, you know what? I believe you. Oh, they're kissing. Oh my gosh, they kissed. Oh,
she went in for a kiss, and the other one
Sam kind of pulled away. Billy's like, damn it. I ain't nervous, Billy. Bobby, it's Bobby. Oh, I loved King of the Hill. Remember King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was fun.
Gosh, damn it, Bobby.
Uncle Hank. The girl that died, the blonde, though.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
Yes, you do. Everybody, who was that?
Brittany Murphy?
Yes, thank you. Brittany Murphy. Uncle Hank.
So the guys are walking back to their cabin, and the camera is panning in a way that looks like we're looking from somebody's point of view. So it looks like we're doing a POV right now.
We're doing a POV.
A POV? Oh no, the guys are going to the showers.
No, it's POV. You believe me? It's a POV.
Haven't people called it a POV before?
I hope not.
Oh, well, POV.
Point of view.
Point of view, yes.
Isn't that guy from Glee? Isn't he the teacher from Glee?
I don't know. She goes in. So the camp counselor goes in to turn on the hot water, but she turns off the lights.
Yeah,
all you can hear is crickets, and Emma or Sam is standing out there alone. For some reason, the camp counselor is turning off all the lights. I thought she was turning on the hot water. Nope, she's turning off all the lights. And this one guy has a flashlight. He's looking around, all scared. And someone pulls him into the darkness and throws him into the back of the car. Who is it? It's a guy. I don't know who he is.
What?
Apparently he works, the camp counselor guy walks with him. Oh, it's his dad. Why? Whoa, that was weird. It just turned blue. So basically, he yelled at his father on the phone. And he found him at the dad found him at a park, overdosed, I'll just say.
You said his son was dumb as he is pretty.
Yeah.
He's crying. The son.
Oh, he's saying that he's not gay. Gay for pay, baby. So we made him do a sexual porno.
His own dad?
Well, he called him daddy, but that doesn't mean that it's his dad. Nowadays, that doesn't mean it's your dad. But it doesn't mean that it isn't. But I guess he works for him, and then they did a film. So he goes, and the dad chokes him to the ground.
Yeah, mother, you're telling me so.
Yeah.
His dad.
Yeah, so it is his dad. He said, "I will send a copy to your mother if you don't listen to me." He said, "Oh, you'll be the next Jack Holmes." And he says, "Oh, you'll be even bigger than that. Trust me." So now the guy is just showering. The guys are just showering. This is talking about inappropriate things that we cannot talk about. One of the stories is they're just showering, and somebody is looking at them through a hole in the wall.
So very Porky, if you've seen that movie. There's an 80s, I think, for you.
Oh, it's the dad.
Not creepy at all.
So the dad's just looking, and the son starts to walk away and runs away. Oh my gosh! The Jingle Jangle guy just stabbed the dad in the head.
While he was peeking through the hole.
While he was peeking through the hole.
Through the back of his head and went through the front. Guys are getting out of the shower.
And there's music playing.
I'll go back to listen to what 80s, because they play 80s songs during this.
Oh, that's
I'll go back and listen to what song.
Yep, the spear right through the head. That's great.
Commercial. Here's an interview here. Smash that thumbs up button. Come on in. Come say hello. Welcome to American Horror Story 1984. It's Amazeballs. Very good. A lot better than I was expecting. A lot of people are really enjoying it from all the social media hype I've heard about. Are you guys watching it? What's your favorite American Horror Story? Go ahead, talk about Joker. Talk about what we've been talking about before the break.
So I personally want to see the Joker and Zombieland and Midway but I don't know when Midway is coming out because I don't have a date yet. But it's basically about a battle that happened at Midway, World War One. It was after Pearl Harbor, wasn't it? Or like during
World War II.
World War II. I wasn't good at history, but
the only reason the United States got involved with the war is because Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, World War II.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wait, Pearl Harbor's in Hawaii?
Correct.
I thought Pearl Harbor was like.
Grandma Donna went to the memorials there in Hawaii.
Oh, I had no idea.
Her mom's mom went to the memorials and had pictures.
Oh, I had no idea because I was so young when they got married.
Live in Hawaii a lot more than they go every year.
No, they go to Costa Rica every year.
Oh, now they do. Okay, but like
oh yeah, before they went there, but I didn't know what they did there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah, it's Midway. So there's like a battle of Midway, and I don't know where that was, but I'm very interested in seeing it. Joker is coming out very soon.
Joaquin
Phoenix, who was amazing in Walk the Line, and
so
probably amazing here.
I don't know if I'll go. I'm kind of 50-50. Wonder Woman, when that comes out, I'll go see that twice if it's 3D. I love Wonder Woman. I love the girl that plays Wonder Woman.
Oh, there's a movie that I went to the theaters to go see multiple times.
I literally blocked it during Wonder Woman.
I know.
With a 3D, I turned red. She came so close. I'm like, good God, that's a beautiful woman. I turned pitch red. It's a fact.
That's your type.
Yeah. Once again, I have a type.
Yeah, he has a type.
I have a type.
Yeah. And then there's Zombieland coming out. The very first Zombieland was hilarious.
I love Emma Stone as a brunette.
Fun fact for you. Popular
Is that going to be Zombieland? That's got to be in 3D.
I hope it is.
Now you gotta look. Joker, you wouldn't care because it's gonna be kind of. I'm not gonna go to movie theater to see Joker. I'll wait, but I am gonna see it. Like it's on my watch list. You guys gonna watch any of that? What's going on? Tell me what your thoughts on what the stuff we're gabbing about. How y'all doing tonight? Happy Wednesday. We showed up for about a little bit over an hour, just chilling with you guys, talking about whatever. And this.
That's so sad. Oh no, I can't say that. Nobody has seen the first Zombieland.
We'll say spoiler alert, Zombieland, and then they can leave.
Okay, spoiler alert for the first Zombieland.
And we'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're still here, buckle up.
I was quite upset when.
I want to see.
First of all, Wednesday Addams, her braids were the shape of nooses.
You have to tell me what's going on now.
Okay. No, so hold on, let me finish my.
You told me about Wednesday Addams. What was that about?
It was an Addams Family cartoon movie.
Thank you.
Okay. When Bill Murray dressed up as a zombie, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta go scare Woody Harrelson in the theater." I forget what his name was. Woody Harrelson in the theater. So he goes down there and he's like, "Ah!" And then Woody Harrelson shoots him.
No, Woody never saw him.
Who shot him?
Little nerd guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't Woody. Woody was in on the joke. You have to rewatch it.
Oh yeah, Woody was in on the joke, and then they went to go scare the nerd guy.
What was his name? Tallahassee. Cleveland? No. Okay, it's back on.
Ooh. Emma is sitting on the dock. Emma Roberts.
At the end of the dock, middle of the night.
Middle of the night. It's foggy, and someone comes up out of the water, or something comes up. Oh, it's a dead body. Comes up under the water.
And she notices it.
And yep. Oh, there's the guy that stole her ring. Nightwalker. What's his name? Please help me.
Oh, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
Night Stalker. Thank you. I'm thinking Nightwalker because I'm thinking Morge of Night.
He's slowly walking towards her at the end of the dock.
Laughing, and she's trying to back up. She's like, "Oh
Nowhere
no!"
to go. There's water. He pulls out a hook, knife, whatever the hell you call it, and whoa, he just misses her head.
And it gets stuck in the
Dock.
thing. Oh, in the dock, and she hits him with an oar as she bolts up the stairs back to the cabin. He slowly gets up. And he looks back and he's like, I gotta chase her. So he goes to chase her. She's running through the bush. He's determined to kill her. I don't know why he wants to kill her. I don't understand the story behind that. Oh, someone jumped in front of her.
He's a Night Stalker.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, the guy who got his ear cut off, who is the hippie guy. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, you missed it. Look. Oh my gosh, you missed it. Oh my gosh. The Nightwalker cut the guy's stomach open and his intestines just fell right out.
Slit throat. Blood flowing. Squirting out.
So he didn't die. So she was imagining it in the first episode.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we know every single thing that's happening is 100% real with what she's seeing? If the very first episode,
we don't do it.
It didn't actually happen. Is that foreshadowing? I don't know. Oh, keys jingling. And the girl stops singing. It's
conspiracies.
Is
that reading conspiracies online? Huh?
Oh no, I haven't seen any spoilers for this. I don't like spoiling things for myself.
There's lots of conspiracies.
She goes to the phone. Emma goes to the phone, and the lines are dead. If I say Emma and I say Sam, they're both the same person, by the way. Just one of them comes to my head. Oh, Emma tried to call 911, but Billy was like, came out and was like, what? And it's like, she's like, no, the Night Stalker, it's not Mr. Jingles. The Night Stalker tried to kill me.
Over to the mayor's ladder.
No, the hiker is back alive. And so he.
Why is he alive?
Night Stalker stabs him again.
Oh, blood splurted.
He just died. How is he like?
Oh no.
Like what? I don't understand.
Well, he's dead now. He's reading some ID or something.
Oh, he was a counselor.
All this blood flowing over the guy's neck. This is super gory, so it's not just a clever name, like American Horror Story.
Oh, her name's Brooke, not Sam. But why does it say her name was Sam at the? I don't understand. She said her name was Sam at the altar, but now it's. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the guys just found the body of the dad who died and got impaled with a stake through his head.
He's stuck against the wall of this.
The guys are like freaking out. They're like, there's a hole in his head. Oh my gosh. So they're swearing. Another poking him with the stick. I think he's dead. I don't know. Gets a stake straight through the brain. Is it dead? Yes, it's dead. They go to check his pulse. He's dead. Yes. Wow.
Pulse when there's a knife or a spear.
Oh, he just fell backwards and the stake went. It looks like a horn.
He was checking me out.
Brooke and Billy Brooke comes over, and then the guy comes over, the son comes over, and it's like, we have to help him. Somebody do something. We have to call an ambulance. He's like, he's dead though.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Dad,
yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He's dead.
What happened to him? Somebody put a spike through his head while he was peeping through the hole. Night Stalker, yep. Billy now believes her about the Night Stalker because of this body that they just found. Oh, he says, I don't think this is the Night Stalker. And he has no ear. His ear is gone, and now they hear keys jingling.
My bad. They're running now, obviously.
The girl camp counselor gets back to her little sanctuary and sees the Night Stalker sitting in a chair playing with a match. I'm a servant of the Lord's Son, Satan.
You're finished.
I was gonna finish what he said before. He said, Jesus? No, the other one. I want to tell you about him. Oh.
Have you seen American Horror Story Hotel? Richard Ramirez was in one of the episodes, the Halloween episode where all the serial killers come back around the table once a year.
Oh.
Yeah, Richard Ramirez was around that table. So it's kind of weird they had him there twice. Look up American Horror Story Hotel serial killer dinner. It'll show. It had John Wayne Gacy, the clown dude, the homosexual clown dude that killed the boys.
Also, little fact for you about John Wayne Gacy. So when he was in prison, he would make art. He would do these art pieces, and people were buying them for tens, hundreds, even like millions of dollars.
Millions.
I don't think millions, but like thousands of dollars. People were buying these art pieces from John Wayne Gacy that apparently he made in prison. But people who were the prisoners that were in the same prison as him came out and said that he didn't do any of them, that actually he made the other prisoners do the paintings and then took credit for all of them. And that's not 100% proven.
How did he make them? How does one make somebody draw?
He was just like, yeah, just draw this stuff for me, and then I can sell it, and I guess they did it.
You make it sound like they were forced.
No, they weren't forced.
Well, that's what make.
Oh, well, no, like they weren't forced to do it, but they were encouraged to do it, and they consented to doing it.
That's okay. But they have no way to prove it.
But they have no way to 100% prove it. They just have witness accounts. That's it. But that's the theory, at least.
So what's everybody doing tonight after this? I'm going to be going to bed early, I know that. I'm going to be going to bed early. I'll be going to bed by 12. Lately, I've been getting up earlier. I've been feeling better, so keep doing it.
Also, if I haven't said it enough, the teacher was like, my psych teacher said, okay, I want everybody to close your eyes. Oh no, she didn't want us to close our eyes. She wanted us to keep our eyes open but think, because she wanted to see she wanted us to focus on which way we looked. If we looked this way, this way, this way, or this way when we were thinking about something, because then it could deter, because like it's like a little test, like, are you left brain or right brain? But she's like, it doesn't work, but like it's just a little fun little thing to do.
Oh, so that's not real. Hey Louis, sorry we missed you.
Hey Louis.
Welcome.
So then like I was thinking, she's like, picture yourself in 10 years, and I pictured myself driving a Jeep. That's the first thing that came in my head, was driving a Jeep, having a house, because 10 years from now I'm going to be 28. I pictured myself having a husband and having a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I pictured when I'm 28 years old. But you know what? I just take things as they come. I'm not in a rush to do anything, so I'm just taking things as they go. My goal right now is to finish university. That's the goal that I have in mind. That's my main goal. Who knows? I might not have kids till my 30s, and honestly, that's totally okay. A lot of the times, people nowadays are mostly first going to school, getting their education, and then worrying about having kids and stuff like that. Apparently, according to some statistics, there's more people are more likely to do that now instead of just having kids like whatever. Like yes. So yeah. So bad for you. I love Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Me too. You smash your thumbs up.
Yep. Oh. Back on. Intended for adult audiences. That's 1,000,000% right.
Do you have Twitter?
I do have Twitter, but I don't use it.
You should share it.
I don't have like any followers on Twitter because I don't use Twitter. So
nice fire going on.
There's a nice fire going on. There's candles lit, and the camp counselor girl is talking to the Night Stalker
In the cabin.
in the cabin. Yes.
With their buddies.
He's like, my name is Richard Ramirez. And she's like, sit, Richard. Like, everything's like totally cool and normal and fine. And she takes out some rubbing alcohol, it looks like. I'm not quoting on that.
Nope.
And she's rubbing a little wound or cut that he has just on his eyebrow. And he's like, oh, I bet you excelled in school. And she's like,
she's hitting on him.
Yeah, basically.
Dating.
And he's like, I killed him. And she's like, oh, I see. Is it the first time you've killed somebody? He's like,
I'm creating a wrestler for Non-Star Factory wrestling next season.
He's like, I killed him, and then he was alive again. How? And she says, well, Jesus, of course.
I'm making a character. It's going to be, he's either going to be, sometimes he's going to be Ted Bundy, and the other half the time for Supercards, he's going to be like John Wayne Gacy for Supercards. He's going to switch, like, like the demon switches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to call him Theodore Gacy.
The hitchhiker guy was apparently dead for 14 years, according to the camp counselor. And I guess he's just haunting the area.
That's fine. That's weird. So that's why.
So she wasn't seeing things.
No, that's why he killed him again.
So she wasn't seeing things. She was like, oh, wow. He's like, pain is all I've ever known. Pain is how the world talks to me.
You got sentenced to death or prison. He said, I'll see you in Disneyland. That's a true thing. Look it up.
And so, talking about how his mother's worked at a bread factory. She was pregnant, and it starts showing back and forth to current to back then. And he's just playing with some ball.
Little boy with his dad.
His dad.
His dad didn't want to play, he chucked it away on him.
Oh, he got hit in the head with a swing.
A big one. Oh,
now he's having like a seizure or something.
Seizure on the floor. Why, we don't know.
Probably because he hit his head and he got like brain damage or something.
Who is the Green Beret back from the Jingles guy? Probably the Jingles guy. Is his uncle? Is it Uncle Jingles? So confused.
Oh, the uncle pulls out a gun on his mom.
On Richard Ramirez.
Richard Ramirez's mom. All the things that happened to you made you the man that you are today, is what you say. He's like, the only reason why I'm here is for the girl, basically. But I think I like you better. Oh, wait. That's not a good thing. Can I see your feet? Oh, this is getting... All right.
You gotta grab the mail, please.
Okay.
I forgot one.
They're hitting on each other, and he says, can I see your feet? They're just talking right now. Yeah. She said you shouldn't feel guilty if you're just doing God's work. Well then. He's like, freedom. He's like, I want freedom. And he starts feeling a connection to her because she's the only person who's ever understood him. And he says, she's like, I need you. Come here. The volume was on minimum, but it wasn't on mute because the volume does not go to mute unless you press mute. You can't hear it on here, but I can faintly, barely hear it. So they all get in the van, all the kids, they get in a van, and now the van won't start. He's like, I can't die with a guilty conscience. I totally did those steroids. They're like, we all know. Okay, the van starts. And they start driving away. And they're all screaming, screw you, screw you, screw you. But something bad's gonna happen, obviously.
Ooh.
Oh, they just crashed into a vehicle because somebody was in the middle of the road, in the middle of the area, in the parking lot, waving their arms in front of the van.
Cookies look delicious. I'll make them next month. Cool. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. He might be, yeah, Preston might be right. He said it's purgatory, he called it. Never know. Could be. Definitely could be.
Isn't that when you're stuck between where you're not in heaven but you're not in hell? You're like stuck in the middle.
Enjoy your dinner. Okay.
Isn't that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Tripper. You want to give mommy love? Come here. She's like, no. She's like, I'm comfortable here.
There's fire over here.
That's weird how the cat will, like, really, really want something, like a piece of meat, but if it's too hot, she knows and she will not eat it. Cindy Crosby. Oh, because at Tim Hortons, the NHL trading cards are back. And the thing is, you have to collect them all.
Tell me what you want at Tim Hortons.
I won
This is it.
a signed.
Well, this is about 6 months ago.
Should I go grab it? Because I know exactly where it is.
Go ahead. Then she won this at Tim Hortons. She put her name in a draw, and she won this.
Literally, I just put it in the fun.
Well, that's what. Why else would somebody put it in, honey? This is a while back. She won this, not recently.
I won this about a year and a half ago. Okay, wait. Okay, hold this like this. Okay, I'll put it back on really quickly because this is gonna be a glare and I'm not gonna. It's a signed Sidney Crosby like poster thing with the little Pittsburgh Penguins logo. And it says Sidney Crosby. It's signed by him, and it has a certificate of authenticity on the back of it.
You know, won that from Tim Horton.
I wasn't gonna put my name in, but I'm like, what? I mean, like, you can't win if you don't try. And then I won, and I was like, oh. And for the whole month, I just kept winning things. Then I won another thing, which was like a nail kit.
Oh, where's your onesie?
Oh, I don't know where that is. It's probably in my thing somewhere. But I won
next time we'll put on your bat onesie for.
Yeah, I won a bat onesie from Blue Note. It's a clothing store. And me and my friends won that, and I won a year's worth of Netflix.
You should find it for one for me.
Oh yeah, it's so comfortable. It's awesome.
You have no idea where it is? Binge full seasons on FX now. Cool. You can watch all seasons. That's interesting. FXNowCanada.ca. You can watch all the episodes. That's neat. I didn't know that's a thing. I have to look that up. I want to watch Hotel and Asylum again. I haven't seen it for a while. Okay, it's back here. The car crash happened. Everybody is on the ground, making sure everybody's okay. He's back. And they're staying on the ground. Can't find it.
My bat onesie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like way deep in my closet.
You're gonna have to wear it next time. So
Oh, that's not mine. Hold on, say something. Hold
yeah.
They're all still standing outside of the van, and they're all running kind of separate ways.
That's the girl from Brazil, that NXT girl.
Oh, wow.
She's good.
Oh, the guy is alive again, and the camp counselor's like, how is it possible? Why are you here? And he's like, I know you. Margaret? He's like, I thought you were dead. I'm so confused.
Yeah, the more you get into this, the more you think it's purgatory now. Everybody's dead. Everybody thinks everybody's dead, so what does that mean? Richard Ramirez is dead.
He's like, I don't understand. He's like, it's 1970. And she's like, what's the last thing you remember? He's confused. I don't understand. He said there was so much blood, and he's seen everything that happened. He's saying that it's all his fault. And then it shows him back in. Oh, he feels bad because he feels like he left her to die. Oh, he was running and then he got hit by a car. That's what happened. So it's flashing back and forth from the past to now. He got hit by a car. Oh, the keys are jingling. He got hit by Mr. Jingles, of course. Out of all the cars he could have got hit by.
You know, tell what happened? He got hit in the head.
Oh, I thought I said that. I thought it in my head, but I didn't say it. He's like, that was just realizing that he's dead.
My ghost? Okay.
He's like, the ghosts are real.
You mentioned Dan Aykroyd as well. So many people are dead, he says. I just ran.
He's like, so many people died and I just ran. And he feels like a coward because of it. They run up to a cabin. I believe it's the infirmary. So some people went one way, but most of them went to the infirmary. This one girl's like, I am not going inside of there. Cannot pay me enough to go in there. So now they're just trying to find keys. I guess they're trying to find keys to another car. So they can get away. Emma's like, you know what? I'll go. Then they all just follow her. She's like, I'm not going in. And then as soon as Emma goes at first, they're like, all right, I'll come. Rambling through drawers. But the keys are not there. Oh, the Mr. Jingles is outside watching them.
There's a question for you.
I have no idea. They probably won't because probably this is all gonna happen before. Oh no, because they're supposed to come the next day. So this is like the last night before they come. So then it goes back to the guy that's the son, the mustache dude who is acrofit instructor. Not what it is. And Billy, and now they're like, oh, he's dead. It's my fault why he died. I just ran away. Back to the infirmary. The roids guy is talking to Emma. She's like, just stay away from me. Everyone I get close to just ends up getting hurt. You can't stay with me.
He's jingling. Richard Ramirez is near.
Mm-hmm. Richard's going towards the infirmary. Oh, they hear keys jingling, so they close the door. Oh, the son feels like it's all his punishment. Oh, there's banging on the door of where both people are. So where the group is at the infirmary, the group is at one of the cabins. And they're like, we're all gonna die. Oh, that's it? Are you serious? That's how it ends?
Well, thank you, everybody. That's the end of that one.
Yep.
Well, see you all next week, same time. Same time
Yes.
Eastern for episode 3 of American Horror Story 1984.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
One more question before you leave.
Oh.
What is it? Or is it?
That's the old question.
See you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.